Brooke from Miss Tara Brooke here. I have been a hairstylist for about 6 years, to give you guys a little bit of background. And I've tried everything I could and tried a million different products on myself and on clients to see what works best. And these are the things that I found work best for blondes and anyone that wants to have fabulous hair. So let's get into it. So one of the most important things you can do is have really great products. What I do to keep my blondes nice and to keep all my clients' blondes nice is to use really great shampoo. So my go-to shampoo is Pureology. I use Perfect for Platinum. I use their shampoo, and then I follow that up with Pureology's NanoWorks. NanoWorks is one of the best conditioners you can find. It has mushroom extracts that help repair your hair, make it nice and silky, and helps it from breaking off. So that is my normal daily wash and condition. And then there are a few different other things I do throughout the week to help keep my blondes looking fabulous. One of those is a purple shampoo. Purple shampoo can be your best friend and your worst enemy. The trick with purple shampoo is to not overuse purple shampoo because it will deposit color into your hair, making your blondes darker, when the purpose of purple shampoo is to make them looking brighter. So what purple shampoo does is it counteracts the yellow or brassy tones in your blonde hairs, making them more of that silvery white blonde. If you have a darker blonde, purple shampoo will not make you platinum. You have to make sure that your hair is at a specific level to get that white blonde. But if you're having yellow tones or you're just feeling kind of dull, this is great. My rule for purple shampoo is use once a week. Don't use any more than once a week because you will be depositing that color and it will darken your blondes and you're kind of defeating their purpose. Another once a week trick that you can do, and you should do, especially if you're using purple shampoo, is a clarifier. So as far as clarifiers go, pretty much every brand has a clarifying shampoo that I think is great. But if you want to save a little bit, the best thing to do is use apple cider vinegar. So you do like a quick rinse, shampoo with your regular shampoo, and then I normally put this in like one of those color bottles that have the spout top, and I just go in the shower, squirt it on, run it through my ends, kind of rub it through a little bit, shampoo, rinse it out, clarify your hair. That'll take away any like extra product if you're using hairspray, environmental stuff. So the clarifier will really help brighten up your blonde. When you are going between washes, the best way to help your blonde stay nice is to not use a lot of heat. So less blow drying, curl your hair with a wand once a week, and then let the curls just kind of do their own thing. My hair today, I got an amazing blowout from Runway hair up in Draper. I will link all of their information down at the bottom. This is day 2. Slept on it, brushed it out, everything's great. So use a smaller barrel and your curls will last longer. When you're going in between washes though, the best thing you can use, it will change your world, dry shampoo. The Redken Pillow Proof Dry Shampoo is one of my favorites. I will tag a couple of the other dry shampoos that I really like, but this one I like because it doesn't really turn your hair a weird color. Some of them you spray on and you look gray, or if you have brown hair, brown roots like myself, it'll just make it look like you have like dust in your hair. So this is one of my favorites for that, and it's really lightweight. So what I normally do for my dry shampoo, spray down the middle, then you take 1-inch partings, spray, and you kind of work it in. And I do that all the way around. I always spray here and underneath. And that is going to be key for your dry shampoo. This is great for girls that like to go to the gym and don't want to wash their hair all the time. It'll absorb all those oils and it makes your hair smell fresh. And then blondes tend to have dry ends. Anyone here in Utah is going to have dry ends because it's so dry. And so dry conditioner is going to be another friend of yours. Spray this on, and it just kind of makes your hair feel silky. If you're feeling staticky, the dry conditioner will help with any kind of static. I love it. The Pureology smells like a dream. My number one trick that I tell all my blonde clients is use a Moroccan or an argan oil every single night. Add this to your nightly routine. Wash your face, brush your teeth, put this on. Your hair will thank you. Depending on the thickness of your hair, you take a dime to a quarter sized portion, and then you're going to want to add it mid shafts to ends. So the science behind it kind of is your natural oils can only travel about 6 inches down your head, and so anything past that isn't getting the nourishment that it needs daily. So if you grab your ponytail, that's about your mid shafts to your ends, you want to take it, run it through. So you take your dime to quarter size portion, and then I normally rub it so that I get it on my fingertips everywhere, and then I will take it and rub it into my hair like so. And then you just kind of work it through with your fingertips until it's nicely coated. You don't want it to be over saturated, but you want to be able to feel the moisture. Our hair is a lot like our skin, how it rejuvenates overnight. So if you're putting that in mid shafts to ends, you're going to wake up and your hair is going to be nice and soft, and it's not going to be really greasy. So that is definitely the number one thing that I suggest to anyone with dry hair, and especially blondes. One of my favorite tools to use as a blonde, and really anyone that has like tangly hair, is a wet brush. The wet brush is my favorite thing because it'll brush through your tangles without breaking off your hair. So a lot of blondes are like, oh, my hair can't get really long. Why? Well, you're breaking off a lot of your hair when you're brushing it. I suggest to everyone to brush your hair in the morning and at night. If you're super ambitious, put your hair in a low ponytail or in a braid at night, so you're not tossing around creating more knots for you to brush out and potentially damage more of your hair. One of my favorite products to use after I wash my hair and before I blow dry is the 21 by Pureology. It's a heat protectant and a detangler. It smells amazing, and it does 21 different things. Most of them I don't know what they are, but it's great and I love it. And then another product I like to use is the Fabulous Lengths treatment by Pureology. You really don't need very much of this, so this bottle lasts forever. I think I've had mine 6 months. I use about a dime size. I use it kind of like I do the argan oil, where I run it through my hands and then just kind of work it through. A little bit goes a long way. Those will really help when you're blow drying your hair, to help with heat protection and to kind of plump up the hair cuticle so it's not receiving as much damage from heat. Something I like to do once a week is a coconut mask. I'm sure everyone has heard how great coconut masks are, but they really, really are awesome. The best way that I've found to do it is to take about a tablespoon, put it in that color bottle that has the spout at the top, put it in the microwave for like 10 to 15 seconds, and then it'll liquefy. And then you want to wet your hair. I normally do this in the shower, so you wet your hair, kind of wring it out, and then take the bottle, take it on the scalp, run it through, and then kind of brush it through the ends. The key with coconut oil is you have to wash it out. Some people put it in and they wonder why their hair's heavy, why it's a little greasy. You have to shampoo your coconut oil out of your hair, or you'll have coconut oil in your hair still. And so that is something I like to do once a week. Leave on anywhere from like 5 to 15 minutes. I normally don't have time with a little baby, who I'm sure you can hear grunting over here. And so anytime you can do is super helpful. Something I like to do every day as well, and I started this when I was pregnant, was taking my prenatals. I'm super bad at vitamins, really, really bad. So I use the gummy ones, and as long as you're taking a vitamin that has folic acid, you're going to be doing really, really great. So everyone says biotin is a great thing to use. I have found if you used biotin with your prenatal that has the folic acid tends to be a catalyst for biotin and helps it work a little bit faster. I know when I started taking my prenatal, my eyelashes actually grew a lot faster too. So it's a really, really great thing to help kind of move the process along. Also, regular haircuts. I know it sounds crazy cutting your hair to make it grow faster, but if you're trimming your split ends, you're gonna have less breakage and your hair is gonna grow a lot longer. So those are my tips and tricks to having amazing hair. This is mostly geared for blondes, but also brunettes, anyone with an ombre. These are great things to implement into your hair routine. I will go ahead and link all of the products that I love down below on my blog, and I'll also give you a little more in-depth of how I go into things, why I do things the way that I do. If you guys have any questions, you want to learn anything, you want me to do tutorials about anything, go ahead and leave me a comment, send me an email. I would love to hear from you guys, and I hope that these tips and tricks will help you have some of the best hair of your life.